Hello beautiful people of the internet. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, welcome back my beauties. So I already prepped my brows, or already did my brows and prepped my lids off camera. If you haven't seen my brow tutorial, it is linked in the description box below. I just used foundation and setting powder to prep my eyelids, and then I went in with this brown shade to use as a transition color. And do the same on the other side. Next, I'm going to go in my Coastal Scents 88 palette and pick this orange color just to use as a second transition color. Right now, I'm just trying to build it up into a red or burgundy color so that it is smoked out really nice. The key to this look is just to build and blend and build and then blend again. Yeah, and I got a lot of new products from the drugstore. I was thinking about doing a haul, but I'm not sure if you guys would like to see that. If you would, give this video a thumbs up. And so I was just trying to kind of go all over those different palettes and stuff like that and use the things that I had because, I don't know, I just wanted to use them. And I think I had a piece of hair in my eye at that time. But that's beside the point. Make sure you guys are blending, kind of concentrating on the outer eye more. And then I'm going to go in with this pointed brush and add some black to the outer corner just to deepen it up a little bit more. And then I'm going to get a fluffy brush and blend that out because this little small brush is not really good for blending and it'll make it a lot harsher than what I want it to be. So as I'm blending that out, I'm realizing that this black from this matte palette, I'm pretty sure that was CoverGirl. I'm not sure. All the products will be listed in the description box below, but it wasn't blending out as well as I thought it should or I wanted it to. So I went into my Nude Awakening palette, and that's from Wet n Wild, and I put some burgundy on there just to blend it out a bit more, and it's a really dark plum burgundy color, so it kind of masked the black and kind of blended it out a lot more and made the look just a little bit better because the black was a lot more chalky than what I thought it was going to be. I probably should have swatched the eyeshadows before. So yeah, that's the plum color I was telling you guys about. So yeah, what are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Leave them in the comment section below. I really want to connect more with you guys, especially you girls who watch my videos a lot. I wanted to start doing shout out at like the end or the middle of the video to people who, like, you know, are always on my videos, who have their notifications on and stuff like that, because as a small channel I really appreciate all the support from everyone that's watching my video. So I went in with this red color. This is also from my Coastal Scent palette, and this is just a flat brush that I'm applying this with. It applies it really heavy so that the red can kind of stick out. Then I use this gold color, also from my Nude Awakening palette, and this fluffy flat brush. It wasn't like as dense as the other one, so it's kind of more blendable. And then I went in with that same blending brush and I blended it all together just to kind of make it look a little bit more cohesive. And the last thing I'm going to do with my eyes is go ahead and line it with some black shadow. I didn't use eyeliner for this look, only because I'm not that good at eyeliner. So yeah, I used that same black that I used in my crease with a very tiny flat brush, and I made a little mock wing. It wasn't really a defined wing liner, but just something to add a little bit more oomph to this look because I thought it looked a little boring. So yeah, like I was saying, if you guys want to comment down below what you're doing for Valentine's Day, I'll pick a person out to shout out in my next video, and I'll be doing this every single video. So make sure you guys are watching the video entirely through so that you guys can see, so that you guys can hear the question, answer it in the comments, and then possibly get a shout out in my next video. If you have a YouTube channel, I'll check, and if you do, I'll let everyone know that you do have a YouTube channel. If not, I'll just shout you out for being a great and awesome person and watching my videos. So right now I'm using my Revlon Pore Blurring Foundation. This is also new. I really liked it. This is kind of like my first time trying it out. And then I use my e.l.f. concealer as always and my beauty blender to just blend that out. The Revlon foundation that I've been using is kind of a little light, so I didn't have to use anything to darken up my highlight because it wasn't really too many shades higher than my foundation. Then I went in with my e.l.f. foundation my e.l.f. foundation palette, and I use the darkest shade, and I use that to contour with. Like I said, my this wasn't like a harsh contour. I didn't want to do like a harsh contour, just to warm up my face. It kind of came out a little bit darker than I thought it would, but it's okay. So I just used my finger to apply it, and then I blended it out with this big kabuki brush. I think I got this from Claire's actually for like $2, so that's awesome. Next, I'm going to set my face, and I used my CoverGirl setting powder. These are supposed to be translucent powders, but for some reason they're actually tinted, so I used the lighter one that I have to set basically everywhere I put my highlight, and then I used the dark one to set everywhere that I put my contour, and then I sprayed that down before moving on into my highlight. I got this new highlight palette from e.l.f. Guys, it is literally life. Look at that. Like, look at that. I had to like pause and look at myself and say, okay, is this real right now? This was $6 from my local Walmart, and it is completely like my favorite thing. It's what I live for at the very moment. So I highlighted all the usual places, you know, cheekbone, eyebrow, nose, forehead, cupid's bow, and my chin. I went in with this lipstick called Mink Brown or something like that, and I got this from Wet n Wild. It was a little bit too orange for me, so I decided to add this matte lipstick from Buxom, and this is called Vampy Plum. I think it'll be in the description box. And I put that over that to just make it a little bit more red and a little bit more Valentine's Day, and just to match with the eyes a little bit better. And now I'm going to add some lashes. Guys, I do not know how to put on lashes, so yeah. I had to do them off camera because it takes me like 45 minutes. But I got them on, and then I used my Wet n Wild Pure Length or Extra Length mascara. Again, it will be in the description box. I am not good at remembering things. And then I curled them, and I put a little bit more on after that. And I did my lower lashes, but that is it. This is the complete look. If you guys like this, give this video a thumbs up. Again, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Once again.